Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. As we all know, we will be opening our restaurant soon. So today we will discuss a little bit about our project plan. Along the way, we will be discussing about the nature of our business, which includes our business overview, working and operation hour, also payment and the job scope of our employee. Just to brief everyone a little bit, as we have already planned, we are going to open an authentic Malay restaurant that operated during lunch hour only. Since it is an authentic Malay restaurant, we will be focusing on the interior design of our restaurant, which it will be presenting a manifestation of the Malay culture. Since our restaurant is located at Paguh Iduhab area, so our target market will be the university students, staff and lecturers, and people working in places located near the restaurant. I personally think that we will be able to attract a lot of customers there, especially among students, since there are not so many restaurants around Paguh Iduhab area, and most of the other restaurants are located at Paguh Jaya and Pekan Paguh, which will take quite some time for them to go there. As for the menu, we will be offering various Malay dishes such as ayam masak merah, kari ikan, as well as masakan panas such as nasi goreng, mi goreng, and many more. All menu items are moderately priced according to our target market and area. Because customer satisfaction is our prime objective, so we will be providing a great food selection at an affordable price, and I really hope we could also provide an efficient customer service. So, Bella, could you please tell us about the working and operation hours of our restaurant?
So, today I'm going to talk about the working and operating hour. The common question when we are going to open a business is when are you going to operate your business? What hours it will be? So, like most of the decision that you make for any service, your hours should conform to the lifestyle and needs of your target guests. The hours of business should also be profitable. So, generally, the working hours means the time of the establishment opens for the day. The working hours refers to the time of establishment opens up for the day, while operation hours refers to the time of establishment during the day. Okay, so since we are the restaurant that operate during the lunch hour, the working hour servers may be scheduled to start 9 at the morning. The opening group of 2 or 3 people is joined by the closing group of the same numbers at around 5 in the evening, while the operation hours is scheduled from 11 in the morning to 3 in the evening. If the restaurant was quiet, it means there's no more people coming to eat at our restaurant. Server may pace out early than the time schedule. We, as the manager, we provide 2 hours before opening and 2 hours for the closing for our workers to start prepare and close the restaurant. Next, we will continue our discussion with Amani. Thank you.
Okay, so as for our organizational chart, we started with owner, then followed by our general manager. Then under general manager, our restaurant's operations are divided into 2, which is front of the house and back of the house. So basically, for front of the house, it consists of floor manager, head waiter, waiter and waitress, lastly, busboy and busgirls. And on the other hand, for back of the house, we have kitchen manager, chef, assistant chef, and also steward. So let me brief a little bit about their job scope so we have a clear image about our restaurant's operations. Okay, as for the owner, he involved in coordinate staff, observing the preparation, plus ensuring customer satisfaction. Meanwhile, for general manager, he ran the operation of the restaurants. And to make it clear, it's different to the owner because owner is only responsible for doing the day-to-day updates. Okay, so as for front of the house, the floor manager is responsible for sales and supervising in daily work activities. Meanwhile, head waiter is in charge in supervising the waiter and waitress, and often their responsibilities for taking sitting guests. As for waiter and waitress, they are handling the customer's order, handling cashiers, delivering foods, and also beverages. Lastly, for busboy and busgirl, they are in charge in cleaning the table and carry the dishes to the kitchen. Okay, so lastly, for back of the house, the kitchen managers are in charge in the overall operations for the kitchen area of a restaurant to ensure the kitchen department runs smoothly. And chef and chef, they manage the fruit preparation. They manage the fruit preparation team, and assistant chef, they are helping chef by preparing the fruit preparation and also cooking. And as for the stewards, they are in charge in maintaining a cleaning schedule for the kitchen. I think so. That's it for our restaurant's operation. And can we move on to wage system? Thank you.
So thank you, Amani, for pointing out about the organizational part. And I guess the next thing to be discussed about our restaurant is about the wage system. As have been discussed in our past meeting about the wage system, we all agreed to adopt the time-related system, as it is simple and economical system. Other than that, this also give workers a sense of security, as they know that they will be compensated for the time spent within our company. In addition, this system also could minimize wastages, as the work is not done in hurry. The time-related system that we ought to imply in our restaurant is also quite useful for our company. Because our company use costly inputs for quality outputs, and the most important part is the staffs can easily understand their calculation of the wages. Moving on, I guess the staff payment also related to their work schedule, and in this case we have discussed that we will be having full-time worker and also part-timers. The part-time workers, we have discussed to hire them for the day that we expect to have more customers, which is mainly on weekends. And as for the full-time workers, such as our chefs and also people who work at the kitchen, will be paid based on monthly payment, but based on monthly period. And as for the part-time worker, like waiter, will be paid based on how many hours they worked on that day. And also, as been mentioned by Bella about our operational and working hour, I think we can draft out the staff's work schedule by rotation once we have finalized the number of our staff that we want to take into our restaurant. And also in this case, the employees will be informed when they will get their day off. And also, not to be forgotten, we also need to discuss about the benefits that we ought to give to our staff, to ensure and motivate them to keep up the quality of good work. Basically, I think that's all that need to be discussed about the wage system part. If there's any question or any suggestion, just feel free to point it out. And so in conclusion, I hope what we have been planned and draft for our restaurant will give us a smooth flow to open our restaurant. So I guess that's all from me for this discussion. I hope to meet you all again for our next meeting for other important elements in order to build our restaurant. So Assalamualaikum.